I hate it when someone who has a place in Black community, right, that there are people that look up to you and respect you and revere you. And they think, oh, this person, yeah, that's my brother. And I loved this music in the 90s and 80s too. I loved the 2 Live Crew. But that don't mean that you're supposed to be out here doing this. I don't take joy in this, but for the purposes of this podcast, this show, you can get this work.
Hold on. I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfucking Negroes who's out here trying to take the blackness away from Kamala Harris, our VP and soon to be president.
He said, we're trying to take the blackness from Kamala Harris. Luke, Mr. Campbell, if someone is truly black, you can never take their blackness. And believe me, a lot has happened to Black Americans over this history in America where some of us wanted to, I'm positive, wanted to get a blackness back. Like, here, y'all can take this. I'll pick it up in 2062. Y'all go ahead and take this blackness. Can I go ahead and get the beige color for 200? Maybe I'll be from Puerto Rico, like a Sushuan, a Schoonin, what's the name? What's Sonny Holston's real name? A Sushian, Holston. She go by Sonny. She made that up because a Sushuan is not black enough. So we got to go with Sushan. But you don't want to take a blackness from her. Yeah, Luke, no one can take blackness from you. And no one can give it to you either. Only way it's given is through birth.
Because your daddy, Donald Trump,
Yeah, he thinks that anybody who doesn't believe that Kamala is a Black American, that they're shoving in our face. I mean, remember, guys, the only reason why people take fake, at least for me, let me speak for myself. The only reason why I make Kamala's ethnicity an issue because so many Kamala fans are saying you should vote for her because she's black. And that's the reason why people push back on it, because she ain't black. American. She's not a Black American. Stop telling me I got to vote for her. First of all, I don't have to vote for anybody because they're Black American or not. But stop using that as a reason to vote for someone. That's stupid. And no, dumb. I forget who it was. I'm sorry. Let me just get this out before we finish Luke. Someone said, I'm gonna vote for her. White people vote for Trump because he's white. Trump beat out a lot of white guys to be the nominee of his party 3 times in a row, and he was against a lot of white guys. I think we can safely say that it was a little more than that because he beat other white guys to be that white guy. So, I mean, I know we all have internet connections and we all can get a microphone and we can all get an account and talk, but we got to make sense at some point. We have to make some sense. Back to Brother Luke, man. If all you're going to do is insult people and call them Trump supporters because they disagree with you, you're going to be doing that a lot, brother, because times have changed, bro. This sellout stuff you've been doing, because you did this last time she ran. I didn't know that about you, Luke. I didn't know you sold out to her last time you interviewed her. Are you trying to become significant or something by kissing them? Look, I'm going to tell you, Luke, DL Hughley has your spot. Yeah, man. He got your spot, Lou. He already the shuffling, Bojangles of black celebrity to the Democrats. And then you got to get past Plies or Piles. Plies. Then you got to get past Plies. There's a lot of sellouts ahead of you, Luke. You got so many sellouts. You got to get John Legend. She ain't going, bruh, she is not going to rock with you ahead of John Legend. There's so many of these people. Now she got Megan Thee Stallion. You don't have a shot at this. Why are you doing this? These people are volunteering. These are pick-me's going, ooh, pick me, pick me, pick me. I need some money. Come on, DNC. The word is on the street that Kamala Harris and her crew have a lot of money to spend. She raised $300 million, according to the reports. That's a lot of money to spend, and I think everybody like this. And I can't even knock the hustle, man. And normally I would not knock the hustle. I shut up if you just get your money, but you're doing this at the expense of black people. You're trying to get money at the expense of black people. You know damn well it's more people not respecting Kamala Harris and this whole you got to vote for her black stuff than Trump supporters. You know that. I can tell. I've seen people, there are people I know that are friends of yours who don't agree with that stuff about Kamala being the black woman you got to vote for. And I know you know they're not Trump supporters. You know, I know you're lying. The question is why, and is it just money? You already a millionaire, dog. I don't know. Maybe you need it. I don't know. I need it. I'm not doing that. Why you get to have such low standards? And the rest of us with ethics hold ourselves to high standards. Look, the job is filled. The Bojangles job is filled, and you don't need to do this, man. I can't tell you what you need to do. I can't. This is a bad look. I'm gonna play the rest of this because you put this out there. You didn't respond to my tweet. I can't have DL Hughley feeling like he the only one that can get that work. I don't want him to feel like he the only one I'm going to call out. But bruh, this, and you tweeted it directly at her. You on Isaac Hayes III Street. You and Chuckles. So we got you, DL, Chuckles, Plies. That's a lot.
Gives you these talking messages so
it's called talking points. See, when you get in your car and you go on a rant and you talking bad about people and saying this and that, have your talking points ready. It's called talking points, not talking messages. You're gonna have to do a better job bucking and doing this now, man. I mean it, man. They look, out of respect for the Democratic Party, the fact that they buying Negroes, they buying ninjas. They buying y'all ninjas. Come on now. Earthquake can barely talk, but he could say talking points. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get it out too clear, but he can get out talking point.
Repeat the dumb shit. Oh, she's an Indian. She's black on occasions. Really?
Yes, really. You didn't see the CNN special that she did the voiceover? If they got it, she showed you. You saw it. You know. We all know. You think people are making up her back? Dog, you know what? The fact that you're this upset, you sound like DL. DL must have got a lot of change from what he's been doing. Because ain't no way you would come right behind him and do the same shit. Lose your mind. Aries Spears? You Aries Spearson. Really? Luke, you was the king of First Amendment rights. You're the reason why we was able to put all that garbage in music and be able to publish it. You, man. We really needed that. That's something to put in your bio. I fought for black people to lose all their ethics and for black people to be lost to the gangster, to shake your booty music. That's a hell of a thing to stand up for. I respect it. Not really, but you know, sarcastically. This is the funny thing that you're doing, brother. I'm trying to tell you, this is funny, but not funny, haha, funny like, damn. What is wrong with you, brother? You are really upset about, Kamala's not upset about anything that happens to black people. I saw her get upset about the border, about migrants, about Zionism, Israel. I seen her get upset. I've never seen her get upset about stuff happening to black people. I got clips of her being upset about everything else, though, with nothing to do with us, ever.
Make that shit make sense.
Okay, there's this thing called videos. In those videos, Luke, Kamala's family is there. They've been using this picture of her dad in the shadow, trying to make him look. People brown skin, look, forget where she from. What policy, Luke, is Kamala pushing that would give her bona fides as if she's trying to assist, propel, repair black people in America? She'll talk about Jim Crow, Jane Crow, institutional racism. She called Trump racist every 2 seconds. What is she riding on, voting on, running on to help change that? What? What's the thing she's saying she's trying to do that would endear her to the people that you're saying are treating her so badly? What is the thing that she's doing? Forget that she's not black American. I already know that. This is a done deal. I don't even got to argue with you. If you can't see that, you must not know what color the sky is. If you don't know that shit, if you can't tell that a person whose mother is Indian, whose father is from Jamaica, is not a black American in America, we ain't got to, let's just skip that subject. Let's go right to the fact she don't have a damn policy that she could point to say, this is something I'm trying to do for black people. So why should we give a shit about her? I mean, unless we're getting a check from her like you trying to get. What would we possibly gain from somebody not doing anything from us? Remember, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Not offering anything, they haven't done anything, and you ain't asking for nothing. You talking like we owe her something. And that would mean she did something. And I'm asking you to tell me what she did. Not what she did for you, not what she did for DL, not what Aries hopes he does for her. I'm talking about what she did for us. Us. Working class Americans, what has Kamala Harris done for you? What's she done? Stop telling me, stop asking me, what's Trump done for us? We ain't voted for Trump. I didn't vote for Trump. Why should I be talking about what Trump did for us? I didn't vote for Trump. And no one's saying I got to vote for Trump or I ain't black. Okay? I didn't vote for Trump. I'm not voting for Trump. And no one's saying if I don't vote for Trump, I don't love black people. But people like Luke are out here talking like if we don't support Kamala, we ain't black and we don't love black people. But he don't have a single thing he could say is a reason or a basis for voting for her other than her blackness, which is in question, which we already cleared the books on that. So what I'm saying is, why I don't hear other people saying this about other cultures? Why are other cultures held to this standard when it comes to when there's a white person running? Do I hear white people running around going, if you don't vote for the white person, you ain't white? I never heard that. Maybe it exists. When there's a Latino running, people running around, if you don't vote for the Latino, you ain't Latino. I never heard it. If you don't vote for the Asian person, if you don't vote for Andrew Yang, you ain't Asian. I never heard that. Now, maybe it existed, and I just wasn't privy to the conversations. America's a very segregated place. If you didn't vote for Vivek, you're not Indian. I never heard that. I didn't see the clips. Send me the clips of the Indian people putting out content that are yelling in the camera, talking down to Indian people saying, if you don't vote for Vivek, you're not an Indian. Why do I get to hear that from you? Why are black people subjected to this constant barrage of these formerly very popular celebrities and formerly kind of funny comedians telling black people what they got to do, what they should do to maintain their blackness for somebody who hadn't done nothing for us? I don't even know if I want to play any more of you, man, because this is so embarrassing for you. And I don't want to embarrass you, but you're embarrassing yourself. And you know what? I'm not gonna pull no punches on you. I'm really not, man. So next time you jump in front of a camera, you grab a mic, and you want to tell black people what they ought to do and get your chest all up, get all angry and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Threatening people and shit. At least be able to respect our intelligence, man, and come with some facts. Say, hey, Kamala Harris, she got a platinum plan. She sat down with my man, Dr. Derek Hamilton, who I interviewed on my show about the plan that Ice Cube had put together. Him and his team, not just him. We've been on this, man. We've been on this. When I had Dr. Sandy Darity on the show and we talked about reparations, the black agenda, why it's so important, I put the work in, dog. What have you put the work in doing when it comes to this political stuff, but not just trying to kiss butt to the Democrats? Like, what? I'm telling you, the scholars told me this is what we need to do for black people before black people go bye-bye, before we are basically at extinction level. And I got you out here telling us we need to go with this corny fix, this shoe-in, this hand-picked person that none of us even voted for. Nobody even voted for this woman. She became vice president without us voting for her. And now you want to make her president without voting for her? Dude, you know what that is? Do you know what that's called? That ain't called democracy, Luke. DL, Joy, Reed, all of y'all. How is it democracy? She became vice president because somebody chose her. Let's back up. She became attorney general, or maybe even a special prosecutor, because Willie Brown chose her. Not Willie D. Sorry, Willie D. Willie D. probably agreed with Luke. I mean, you probably do, Willie D. I hope you don't, man. I can see you going right along with this, because this is where the bag is at. I see Stephen A. change his tune too. Hold on. Back up. Kamala Harris was chosen by Willie Brown. That's how she got the first job. Attorney general job. Since she had the first job, Willie Brown, whatever, that helped to get the second job. She was like 30 then, dating a 60-year-old guy. You know the deal. But hey, we don't care. We ain't going to shame nobody. People do what they want to do. Okay? Do what they want to do. The point is, she was chose. She got chose by Biden. That's how she became VP, man. We didn't vote for her. We didn't choose her to be vice president. And now you think it's okay the Democrats chose her to be president without even Democratic voters voting on it? And you say if we don't go along with it, something wrong with us? Dog, she's not even supposed to be the nominee. You do understand how this is supposed to work in a so-called, we ain't got no democracy, John. Why am I saying all this? It's unnecessary. Luke don't care. If he watches this, he just get mad. He don't give a shit. He ain't got nothing to say.
black HBCU, pledged in one of the most prestigious black sororities, aka.
I don't care what school she went to. Mindy Kaling's brother went to a HBCU because he could get in free, just pretending like he was black. Rachel Dolezal went to a HBCU too. They went to the same one, Howard. That don't mean nothing. Somebody said it better than I can. I don't want to put them in this. I don't want to put them in this. Just because you stand in the garage don't mean you're a car.
Member of the Black Caucus.
Oh my God. I'm through. I'm through. I'm through, dog. I'm through. The Conniving Black Caucus is not an organization that truly benefits black people. They push harder for the Jewish brothers and sisters than they push for black. They push harder for immigrants than they do black Americans. Dog, they ain't been tight since the 60s. Come on, man. Where you been, Luke? Where you been? This is a shame. First the Fat Boys break up, now this. What is this? Jay-Z got 24 Grammys and Tupac got none. What is this? What is this, man? Where's the justice?
Born and raised in Black Oakland. Yes, she went abroad like a lot of all of us. Go abroad into Canada and stay for a few years, come back, go to college.
Oh, look, man, I'ma stop, man. I'ma stop. Uncle Luke, I would continue this dressing down of you. I would continue to pick apart your arguments, man, but I want to have some respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, man, you don't know what you're talking about, dog. And I'm just saying, this is a very important election, man. I think it's important that the Democratic Party fall on their face for obvious reasons. Man, they have got so brazen. They done basically stole the last 3 elections in a row. You don't pay attention. You don't know anything. You just don't, bruh. And they can't continue not to have any semblance of democracy in their party. You know, say what you want to say about Trump. I know I do. They got one primary after primary after primary, and that party didn't even want his ass. You think the Republicans want an unhinged orange person winning elections, changing everything in their party, knocking over stuff like a bull in a china shop? They don't want that guy, but he kept winning. The Democratic Party will not allow such things. They will rig that shit totally against you and take you out. You just saw it. You really think Biden stepped down in the zone? So, bro, if you don't know it. Look, man, I'm gonna leave you alone. Because you obviously don't know. You just think this is a good come up. It has to be. Because you cannot be missing. You missing the barn, dog. You missed the whole toilet seat. You missed the whole. You pissing in the closet at this point. You ain't even in the bathroom. Forget Mr. Bowl. You in the kitchen. At least go in the bathroom.